Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to learn some music. We're going to do some learning with
Cordify! Boom! Yeah!
But first, we're going to kick off with one of my favourite artists by the name of Mamsie Graham, and this is a latest song he's just dropped. This is called Don't Do It Again.
Train rolled on, miles from my happy home. When I left, it was a fear of pure jealousy. And time stands still. I knew that it always will. That's why I'm dragging my ass back to make believe. Girl, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't break my heart again. Girl, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart. Mistakes I've made almost sent me to an early grave, and to the end I'll stay a slave, always in my thoughts, even though my soul was lost. That kind of love just can't be bought. So girl, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart. Girl, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't break my heart again.
Hello, welcome to the show. My name's Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Good morning. It's the start of the week. It's Monday. That was the incredible Mamsie Graham. Is one of my favourite artists, and I got some really good news today about Mamsie. Oops, what am I doing? So I grabbed that song. I actually meant to play that song last week, but I couldn't find it when I went to his YouTube channel. I must be blind. And I played something else instead last week. But then I found it and was like, I'll play that this week. So it's called Don't Do It Again. It's a pinned comment up the top of the chat. If you would like to go check out his music, please do so, because I was pleasantly surprised today, because I woke up and when I was searching for Mamsie's YouTube channel, I went into YouTube and did the usual search like I'm trying to do now, Mamsie Graham, and came back with this. Oh, no, it's not showing here now. There we go. Look at that. So I didn't realize he had albums out. And there's a link up there to his song whip, which takes you to his Spotify and Apple. And he's got 2 albums, man, and they're fucking awesome. They're awesome. Mamsie has the voice that leaves women's chairs soaking wet. He is amazing. So there you go. Hit the thing up the top there and go add his albums, man. They're sick. They're really, really cool. What do we do on this show? Oh, yeah, we look at apps. We check out cool artists each morning to kick off the show. Talk about mental health and well-being. Great interviews, which we've got another one coming up this week with a fantastic artist by the name of Falcon Blueser. If you haven't heard of him, you're going to love him. He is just... The guy was born to sing folk music. He was just born to do it. There's no, nothing else was he meant to do. I want to welcome our Walt Warriors to the show for as little as, well, it is $1 a month. You can become a Walt Warrior and get custom emojis and be a part of our silly little games that we have like we had on the weekend, which was our quiz, which the champ now, as he's always going to be known as, Brad won the quiz. So Brad is the new quiz champion, knocking Thomas Christ off the top of the Walt Warrior ladder. And now there he is. Look at him right there, the champ. And he got his trophy yesterday. We gave Brad his trophy, and he was really happy to get his trophy. There it is right there. There's Brad's trophy. Everyone gets, well, Brad, this was a custom trophy just made for Brad. And I think it suits him really, really well. Oh, small minds amuse. Small things amuse small minds, don't they? Anyway, Brad is the champion. I'm not going to sing the song. Mr. Champion. Sorry, Brad, Mr. Champion. Mr. Champion. Let's say hello to you all in the chat, and we'll get on with the start of this week's shows. Hello, Frank Terzo. Hello to...
Doctor's orders.
Boom. I'm getting better with the sound effects again. Hello, Lou Reality, Russ8889. Hello, Prince. Hi, bye, Princess LDG. Hello, FPC, Fat Panda Cat. Kim Hardin Hudson, the aforementioned Mr. Champion. Who else? Thomas Christ, Audible Video. Hello. I think I saw Manny. Where's Manny? Somewhere here. Guzzo of Oz. Hello, Guzzo. I hope you're well. Good to see you. Manny's somewhere here. I saw his comment up above. Cold Acre. Welcome, Coldy. Coldy's here. Veronica too. And here comes Jughead. And I can't find... Oh, there's Cy. Hello, Cy. Effing good to see you. I know Manny's here. I can't find his comment, but I know Manny is here. Who else? Hello, Autism Rocks. Micro and Danny. Hello to you. Oh, there you are. There's the Lily Pillies. There's Manny. Hugh Caldwell. What's happening, my friend? Conspiracy Muzak. Hello. Hello, Clay. I hope you're doing well. Alrighty. Hello to you all. If I've missed you and all that jazz. I want to bring something to your attention because I got a message yesterday on my YouTube channel, which was like, would you like to know would you like a breakdown of the things you listen to on YouTube, the music you listen to on YouTube? And I was like, you know what? I see everybody posting their very, congratulations to those posting their very self-indulgent streams on Spotify and stuff. And I thought I would do something a little bit different because I hate being the same as everybody else. And I did the little thing, and it told me who my top artists were for 2002. Look at this list. These are my top artists. The Lily Pillies, Thomas Christ, No Emus, Thomas Gillane, and Gary Hubbs. They're the artists I listen to the most on YouTube. There you go. Pay it forward, folks. Pay it forward. I was really scared when I clicked it. I almost had a feeling my own music was going to be there. And I was like, please don't let my own music be there, please. Because you should listen to your own music as well. You should listen to your own music. Never feel bad about listening to your own music because you should be proud of it. Of course. All right, let's get into today's stuff because we got some price drops. We'll do the price drops first. I need some music for the price drops. I need to set that back up. Nano Studio's on sale. Nano Studio 2 is, as Audible Video pointed out to me, the lowest price it's ever been, $8.99. So if you've been holding on to Nano Studio, get Nano Studio, it's a good time. Or hold out because I'm looking at an incredible DAW this week called N-Track Studio Pro. It's really cool. Helium from 4 Pockets on sale. TalkWorks on sale from 4 Pockets as well. 7X Wave Sample Sequencer 2XB303 6X806 drum machine. Some of these sales are disappearing and new ones are appearing. Kronecker, Lawrence, Lagrange, Mezzane, Red Shrike, all on sale. IMPC is on sale. Still, we have some apps on sale from Eventide. Spatializer's on sale. So there's still a few things. Still like all the Eventide apps there. Some Blease stuff. Some sales are still going on. And some of them are going to be running, I think, all the way till the end of the year. Maybe they're just going to leave them on sale all the way up to Christmas. Korg has still got all their stuff on sale as well. Too. Anyway, we've covered that, and I'm really shit because I didn't have this organized. Let's just do this. Today we are looking at Chordify. Chordify. What is Chordify? I've been a user of Chordify for a really long time. I think I first downloaded Chordify back in 2016. And yes, before anybody says anything, there are other apps that do this, but we all have our preferences, and I've been using Chordify for a very long time. You can download it for free, and you can get a fair bit of usage out of it. But there is a subscription model as well. Now, they currently, from what I recall, have a discount going. They currently have, I think, 50% off. So if you go and join, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's do this. So go to chordify.net. Chordify.net. It's logged me in. Maybe I can just log out. Let me do this. Let me log out. There we go. That's better. So Chordify currently has 50% off their premium. So the way to do it, I would suggest, is to go here, go premium. If you're going to do this, I don't like subscriptions either, Princess LDG. But here was the deal. I hadn't been a subscriber to Chordify for a fair while. I hadn't been at all because I couldn't afford it. I can't afford the subscription per year. But over Black Friday, they offered for one day a subscription for a year for $1. So I had to get back on it. And they've kind of left their subscription down at a pretty low price. So there's 50% discount. So currently, monthly, there's no discount. But if you grab it for a year, it's $1.99 a month. So that's pretty good. So if you went premium, what's that? It's probably about $14 or something like that. So there you go. So it's charged at $1.99 a month. So about $14, $15. So there's a lot of value to be had with it. But you can use it for free to a degree. It's not going to give you all of the cool features, but you can actually use it and get some chords and stuff like that. So that's okay. Now, what I need to do is go back here, and I need to log back in. So I'm just going to get off the screen so you can't see me logging in with my password and stuff. So you can use this on your desktop. You can use this on, try Face ID. There we go. You can use this in the browser. You can use this on, your Mac, on your PC. You can use this on your browser on your iOS device or your Android device. So that's cool. And as you can see here, I'm logged in. This is the website. So you don't have to use the app. There you go. This is the website. So you can do all the things that you can do using the app. And when you go here, you can see straight away it's telling me I can go over here and log in with my app. So let's do that. We'll come back to the browser shortly. But what is Chordify? Chordify allows you to search a bank of tracks of over 22 million songs from commercial pop stars, all the latest music, whatever you want, death metal, anything. And it will give you the chords in piano, guitar, or ukulele. And it'll give you the chords, and it allows you to also export those chords as MIDI so you can import into a DAW, say GarageBand, Cubase, whatever it is you use, and you can get the basic core structure of the song in chords. So what else does it essentially do? It helps you learn things. You can learn chords, not only learn to play a particular song, but actually learn some chords. Really good for people who are wanting to learn piano chords, because I struggle with those. I don't really know anything. So we'll touch on, I should talk about the pricing. Where was the pricing? I think, can I bring it up here? Let's go over here. Do this. I'm really underprepared today, aren't I? Terrible. You can learn different structures of songs. There's so much you can do with this thing. It's really, really handy. But being able to just, find chords to a song to learn, great for covers if you're busking or, doing live performances. Really good for that. You can just find a chord. I can even find, I can even go and find the chords to my songs if I've forgotten how to play them. Come on, put your hand up if you've done it before. You can't remember your own songs. I do it all the fucking time. So here is the price structure. Let's scoot over here. There we go. So the Black Friday deal was 99 cents. Look at that. Fucking hell, man. That's the usual yearly subscription. So it's normally worth $41.99. This is Australian, remember? So knock off about $10 of that. So it's about 30 bucks, I would say, roughly. And the monthly subscription's I guess about $4.99 using my brain. So yeah, you're getting it yearly. You're getting it for $15 if you take up that offer on the website. I'm not sure if you can do it through the app at the moment, but you can use it for free, as I said. So let's go back over here to the app. The first thing you're presented with is this little section here, which says songs with your chords. So you can immediately go in here and hit edit chords, and you can choose the chords that you like. So if you're looking for songs to cover around a particular chord structure, so I want an F, and then once you hit an F, it gives you ideas here. So we can just go with an F, maybe an F minor. We choose here again. I want a D, so we'll choose a D, and we'll go with an A minor. So you can choose, you can see these little chords appear down here, and then I can hit search songs, and it'll go through its extensive list of songs and try and find heaps of songs that are using those chords. How good's that? So there's a Bob Dylan track there. Now today I'm not going to be playing any big artist music because I can't get a claim, but I will be searching for some of your music and working out the chords, because we've got so many artists here that I'd like to find out the chords to their music, which is great. Really good for this community as well, because there's so many people who do collabs and do shows or release a video where they do a cover of somebody else in the community. So this will really appeal to all of us. Billy Idol's in there. I learned some Billy Idol. I should cry more. I used to like Billy Idol, so I learned how to do his lip. That's all I learned. I just learned how to do his lip. So on your homepage, and the app remembers these chords every time you log in until you go in and change them. So you can change them. You also get, so here's where you check the songs with your chords. It gives you a little quick overview of that stuff there. Featured songs. So every day your featured songs, there'll be new songs that are uploaded. And where do they get the songs from? So I'm glad you asked. They get the songs from SoundCloud and YouTube and I can't remember the other one. It's a streaming service. It's starts with T. Why can't I think of it? But we'll touch on this again later. Hey, Benedict Stewart, what's going on, my friend? So there's a whole bunch of stuff here that's handpicked. So we got, of course, there's some Fleetwood Mac stuff in here because of recent passing. There's Billy Idol, Tracy Chapman. So every day, these songs just repopulate for you. So they're doing a Chordify Christmas Advent channel where every day a new song is presented. So there's a community here of people that are sharing these songs, learning songs and all this kind of stuff, which is great. Popular songs in your country, so they obviously know I'm in Australia. That's creepy. Most jam songs on Chordify, and you can sign up to a newsletter. Let's look at the settings in here and what you can do in here. You can choose I think there's 3 languages, English, German, and Latin. You can choose do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. So you can choose there. You can save your song settings. So basically, whenever you do a search, it saves your songs, and when you open it up somewhere else, so if you open it up on your phone or you open it up on a browser, it remembers all these things. With this setting here, it restores your song settings like capo and transposing placement. So if you're in a song and you put a capo onto a track, it'll remember that unless you turn this off. Notifications, I'll put them on just for fun. There you go. Yeah, allow. Privacy settings, you can decide what gets sent to these guys. That's a nice feature. They actually give a shit. Download user data. So you can actually download any data that you have saved. All the rest of the stuff is log out. Manage my premium account, which takes you to your subscription in settings. And you can restore your purchases. As you can see, this tells you when your subscription's up, so don't get lost. And I got my subscription till the 26th of next year for $1. It was too good to pass up. $1 for the year. Wicked stuff. I really love this app. I've used it to work out so many songs, as you will see. We'll scoot over. So we've got on the next section is our search bar. Now you can search artists, song titles, or you can put links in, but we'll come back to this. And here's where your library is. Now this is really cool. So you can save favorites. Every track that you search or Chordify, there's a little heart that you can add, and once you do that, it gets added to your favorites. As you can see, I've got a bunch of my own songs in here. We've got Ben Folds, Fiona Apple, we've got Birdie, Gillette Johnson, one of my favorite artists. Oh, look, Pete Johns is here, and look, Pete Johns is in my favorites here that I've looked up his songs. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have. So I can find Pete Johns' songs. In fact, he's going to be one of the first ones search today. I hope you're doing well, Pete. And Thomas says, Jay should get MC Hammer on for an interview to clear up who can touch this. If you missed out, guys, on the quiz this weekend, one of the questions was true or false. MC Hammer can touch this. And there was a bit of conjecture if it was actually he was allowed to touch things or other people were allowed to touch things. It was Touchgate 2022. There was a lot of touching going on. Touchgate is a thing. All thanks to MC Hammer. But we didn't really care in the end. It was my question, Cold Acre. That was my one. I ballsed it up. One of the other questions was, is it hip to be square, true or false? Bit of Huey Lewis. Of course, I think everybody got that right. It is hip to be square, according to Huey Lewis. So, yeah, here we are in our favorites. So you can favorite your stuff here, no problem. See, we've got Ben Folds. I think this is where I learnt how to do Smoke, the cover I did with Pete Johns. So I just chordified it. And that's how I started off the project in GarageBand. Really easy to do. Find the chords, build the song around the chords. This is a really great app for that. Also, this is wonderful. Not only does it save your favorites, but just in case you forget to favor something, it saves your entire history. your entire history. This is everything I think I've chordified since 2016. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Look, Mr. Bungle and Anthony and the Johnsons, even Friends music, Paula here. Some of my demos, which are on SoundCloud, John Frusciante, Twin Peaks. I mean, if you can find it on YouTube, you can chordify it, which is great. Some of these, oh my God, Michael Bolton. Shh, get that off the screen. What's going on? Get that off the screen. All right, it's gone now. Muse, lots of stuff here. I think there's like Pete Johns in here, Kim Hardin Hudson, because I can find my friends' music and work it out, which is great. So there's your history. Lovely. And you can also import your own files. So you can import your own files. As you can see here, I've imported a file yesterday. This is my song, The Candle. And I just grabbed this. I'll show you how to do it. So let's use this to kick things off. So this is a file import. And this is the screen you get once it caught. Actually, we'll come back to this. Let's do a search. We'll find Pete Johns. What song should we do for Pete? Let's do Anxiety. Just to keep everybody's anxiety up. Yeah. Pete Johns. Look at this. Anxiety. So here's our search. We'll zoom in a little bit there. Pete Johns, Anxiety, full video, the YouTube song there, the Anxiety live acoustic version. We've got the YouTube version. We've even got Pete Johns managing anxiety in the home studio when creating and sharing music. I wonder what kind of chords are going to come out of Pete's voice if we do that one. What the fuck? So you get everything in here. You'll come up with even like talking videos. So as you can see, this one has already been chordified. It lets you know if it's been chordified or not, because other people may have searched songs before and chordified them. So if somebody before you is chordified, then it'll already be chordified and it'll load a lot faster. But if it's not, it'll say chordify now. So let's take Pete's album, or let's do his acoustic version here. And he will hit chordify now. And it takes not too long at all to do the chordification. Dream of chordification. Here we go. Somebody put Russ in a timeout, please. Thank you, Russ. 74%. We're almost there. Good times. All right, so it loads up the video. So you got the little video down the bottom here, so you can see what's going on. And here we are. We've got guitar chords, and you can flick between guitar, or you can go with ukulele, or you can go with piano. We'll stick with guitar at the moment. You've got diagrams, or you can just go with chords where it follows the pattern here. So it depends on how you would like. You've got your chord overview or diagram so you can see. Of course, because this is a learning app as well. We want people to be able to learn to play these things. So what happens when we hit play? 2, 4.
You say the job of hope is gone and there
It's doing
is
good.
nothing left to comfort in the end. You say even when you're feeling good,
I've played this song, so I know it's right.
And I'm
Is it right, Pete? You're the judge.
Thinking, always trying to hold on, and I always feel that something else will go wrong.
Here we go, and you can change while it's going
Wrong.
to our piano chords.
You say even when there's good things happen, the party will be at an end real soon. You say you might be happy now, but I've a million ways to open up the wound, and I'm always hurt.
So really nice. When you're in this view, what's good about this is you're getting to see what's coming up ahead of you. Where in the other view, you're just getting, this short little, you can't see a chorus coming up. So it's really nice if you're, doing like a live stream, performing the song, you don't really know the song that well. That's kind of how I roll when I do my live shows. I'm winging it. But to see these come up as you're going along, that's really handy. Down the bottom here, you can change the tempo. You can speed it up.
Always trying to hang on. And it's hard to
Look at Pete go. Look at him go over there.
It might be wrong, and it might be in my head. But my heart is racing and I'm scared.
Go, Pete. Go.
Try to see.
Oh, we can slow him right down. Pete without coffee.
Just anxiety.
Why is it good to slow these down? Well, you may be having a trouble with a bit. There may be you're trying to learn a Mr. Bungle song, so you can slow it right down and get in there with those chords. It would be wonderful if you could have the melodies along with there, but this is of course, they're using an algorithm to do that, and that's going to be a pretty magical algorithm to be able to separate the melody from the chords. I can't see anybody coming up with a thing like that, but who knows? Algorithms, AI. It's a thing, and it's ever evolving, apparently. So we also have a volume, so you can change your volume. You've got a metronome, you can turn that on. You can give it some volume. You can do all this. Let's turn these up. So you don't need to have Pete there. You say, I can't remember the and I'm always trying, always making the words up right now.
And I read.
So there you go. You can play around with that too. I'm not sure actually what this does. I can't remember. So you're just going to have to work it out yourself. Plus, you can loop the song. So you can loop sections as well. So if you're stuck on a bit, just the chorus, you could go in here and set this just to the chorus. And you could loop that whole chorus just so you can get it down. And then when we hit play.
Don't believe you. I can still carry on. And I realize now this feeling is just wrong. And I don't believe you.
So you can set that how you would like to go and just have a bit on repeat. That's a nice little feature there, nice little loop feature. You can transpose the song live. So you can go in and change the notes, the key. So you can go in here, and if we go down a semitone, you might want to sing it at a lower registry. We can go down to an E flat. And here's where that section was before. So save song settings. So what that means, if it's turned on, the next time I come back to this song, it will have saved the settings. Now, I don't want this. I want to make sure it's off. I don't like having that one on. So now we've gone down a semitone, but
You say the child of hope is gone and there is nothing left to comfort in the end.
so it doesn't take the music down by doing that.
Even when you're feeling
Right? So it doesn't take the video down by doing that. That is just a thing. It's not something it's able to do. So you can go down however you like, however many semitones, and it changes the chords for you. So that's cool. You also have a capo. And for some reason on this one, it's not actually working. But you can simplify everything as well too in your overview. Let's go back to guitar. So if you've got a more complex song, you can hit this simplify button and it will simplify. Let's just go back to the start here. You'll see the difference. See this? So it's taking out these E sus4s for somebody who's maybe not that up to scratch yet and they're not that confident and they can get away with doing that. So you've got a little simplify button just to do that. Here's our capo button. So with our capo button, you can move this along anywhere along the neck and it's going to tell you, oh God, I can't tell you how many times because I have a lot of Dread Circus songs that I've written that have capos like on the 4th section, you know, on the 3rd fret, 5th fret, and I always forget what fret they're on. And then when I have to try and work out how to score them in GarageBand, I'm sitting there counting, going down 1 for 3, 4 for fret A, B, B. But with this, I can just absolutely just move this capo to wherever it is, and now get those chords exactly what they're going to be with the capo placed there. So very handy stuff to have that as well. And that's pretty much it. You can save this information as well. You've got a little save button here. You can save this to your files. I can go up here and I can, I do believe, no, yeah. So I can go to files. Let's go to iCloud Drive. Put this in, just in downloads for now. Hit save. Now we head over to our little folder. iCloud Drive, download. There's that data. So you can actually save those data points and re-import them back into Chordify. Let's go back over here. Here's where you save something. So I like this song. I'm going to give it a little love heart. So now that's gone into my favorites. And here's the other last fun bit you can do. You can export as a PDF. So I can do this very easily. And there, look at it. And it makes a nice little page for you. Nice little little page with chords above and sheet music there. So you've got both options. So you can see the chords above, and it doesn't have the lyrics, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is. We've got 2 pages, and you can just save that from here. Share file from down the bottom, and you can save that wherever you want. You can email it to whoever you want, save it to your files. Go into my iCloud Drive, downloads, and save. And there's a PDF, and I can send that to somebody if I want to go there. Or I can go in here and export the MIDI. Lovely. So you've got time aligned. Let's talk about these 2 things. We'll zoom in a little bit. Time aligned. This MIDI file will match the exact tunings of the original audio recording, making it easy to import into digital audio workstations like Cubase, Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, etc., and add harmonies or original audio tracks or fixed tempo. Create your own sheet music using the score writing software package. You can also use it to create a remix or backing track. So you've got 2 different ways to save this. Let's share both of them to show you. We'll send this one. So I'm just saving this, and here's the MIDI file. Sounds fascinating, doesn't it? And we'll go back and save it as the other way, as the non-fixed tempo, time aligned. So you can hear it over here as well before you do it. Is that right? Maybe not. There we go. So yeah, if you want to have it perfect for the exact live performance, you can do this time aligned or fixed tempo. Sweet. So let's save this one as well. See what the differences are. So there's our second one. So you can see jumping between these, there is a slight difference there in timing. Time aligned, they're both set to 120 BPM. That's the other thing too with this. You can find out the BPM of these songs. You can get more info down here. So if you click on song information, Look at this. You've got your tempo, the song frequency. So not only does it give you the option to learn stuff, there's 1,000,001 apps out there that promise you to find the tempo of a song. This does that as well. So, and a lot of those apps that are out there that tell you, yes, find the tempo of your song. They don't work, man. I've tried heaps of them. They suck. They absolutely suck. And this one's pretty good. I reckon that's pretty good. I reckon Pete uses 110 and 120 a lot in his songs, so I'm guessing that's right. So there we go. Let's try importing, so we can get rid of this. There we go. Let's try importing this into GarageBand. What do we want? I want to go over to here, audio share, and we'll grab both of these. Let's select both of these, and we'll drag them over into our GarageBand. I'm just going to drag them both to on my iPad. I'll find GarageBand. Where is GarageBand? I've gone past it, haven't I? Where are you? I can never find it, man. And I hate holding these files with my other finger. I should have just moved it. I'll just move it. I'm probably seeing it and I'm not. And I've got glasses. There it is. GarageBand for iOS. Put it in the GarageBand file transfer folder. Done. So now we can open up GarageBand and import these chords. Let's start a brand new song. I'm just going to create a vocal track just to kick off the thing. We don't need monitoring on. And, oh, I need to know what they were called. So they're called Chordify Pete. So do a search. There we go, Pete Johns, anxiety. So we've got the time aligned and the quantized. We'll grab the quantized first, drag this in, and it crashed. Oh man, is this issue we're having with fucking GarageBand and iOS 16? It is, man. Hey GarageBand, hey Apple, how about this? Between you and me, hey Apple, instead of releasing some dumb fucking pack of some artist I could give a fuck about, how about you fix this? This is it's definitely an issue. It happened on one of my other shows with importing certain MIDI files. I don't know why it's doing it, but it is happening on this and my other iPad, unfortunately. So there we go. I can't import it because Apple won't allow me to import that MIDI file. Man, really bad stuff. What I'm going to try, I don't know if this will work. Let's do a... Let's see if this works. We'll delete this channel. Man. There we go. That's how it worked. So that's the workaround. I thought this might have been the workaround. The workaround is, I actually thought this the other day. If you're going to import any MIDI files into GarageBand on iOS 16, don't start with a vocal track. Start with a MIDI channel as a base, because you need to have a track opened to import MIDI, unfortunately. So there's the workaround right there. Hey, we worked it out on the show. Wonderful. But Apple, seriously, sort it out. Sort it out, yeah? Fix it. Instead of giving us sound packs for douchebags I could give a fuck about. And I know Patrick Baird had the comment of the year. He told me I should ask Apple for my money back when I complained about the sound pack. Nice one, Patrick. You got me. All right, so this tempo here, here's Pete's track. So it's given us this backing here, but we're all in time. We can change this out. There we go. Not as obnoxious now. Let's just add an auto drummer just to see so that we have our chords here. You can go in here, Kyle. Probably won't make any sense. But there's our chords. Really nice stuff. Alrighty, let's go back over here because there's a couple of things I need to tell you. And hopefully I'm going to speak to the devs at Chordify and find out why this is an issue, because there is an issue that I'm weird about. So let me jump over here to my Mac for a second. Here's my Mac, and I'm in the browser here. Now, when you search for a song, you can find songs, not on, as I said at the beginning, you can find songs on SoundCloud and YouTube. But when I search for a song on the app for a SoundCloud song, this is what happens, unfortunately. And maybe it's a bug that they will fix. So let's go to one that I have already saved. So this is a Dread Circus song that is I've previously downloaded, that is on my SoundCloud. And when I click on it, it says, oops, this stream could not be loaded. The song might be removed, or there is a problem with your internet connection. So for some reason, when you do a search on the app, it can't find SoundCloud songs. Hey, hippie, what's going on? But in the browser, it's actually still working. So here we are on my Mac, and here's that very same song. Unbinary, this is an unreleased song of mine, and you can see it works here in the browser. And it used to work on the app. Really good job of decoding my demo. This is a demo.
My anger is something dangerous I should control. My feelings are so unstable I can't control. Tears and laughter mixed together like soil and snow. Love and hatred bred together. Here we go. It's time to let go. I'm so unstable, stuck in the middle. I'm so unstable.
So you can find SoundCloud songs using the browser. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's not working in the app. But, you know, you can do it on your iPad too. If I just jump over here, you can see you can log in. This is the browser version. So if you really needed to find something on your SoundCloud, you could do that from here until they hopefully fix it. Let's go and wrap up. We've got 10 minutes. So that's basically the whole app, yeah? It's not too complicated. Let's go and search for some songs. Let's go, let's head back to our search. Let's find some people. Let's do Princess LDG. Can we find Princess LDG? I probably should put the dots in. Do I have to put the dots in, really? Do you have to see, why you be difficult, Princess? Why? Why? There we go. Look at this. Princess LDG. Going under. Hit Chordify. Let's go. Let's Chordify. Let's Chordify the princess. Chordifying the princess. Hello, Chris Lane Sr. What is happening, my friend? Jim Shannon on sounds. Hello, 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 hello. And I have to do the boom for hippie. There's Princess's song. Look at that. All chordified out. She plays piano. Don't know why the sound's like that. It's interesting. But there you go. That's weird, the sound. So there's Princess, and now she's gone into my list. Who else can we do? What about Cy Effin? Let's have a look at Cy Effin. Cy Effin, because he's got some really nice piano stuff. I'll find a Cy Effin song. Follow the River. Let's grab this one. Follow the River. Was this the latest video clip Cy released, I think? So easy to learn people's songs. We'll grab a Chris Lane Senior song as well too. Whiskey. We've got to do that. We've got to do the whiskey song. I need the chords to Chris Lane Senior, or it's the end of my life if I don't get them today. All right, here we are. So we got Cy Effin. Follow. There we go. F, A minor, B flat. Wicked. Who else can we go? We'll go Chris Lane Senior. Chris Lane. Senior with a dot, is it? I think so. Chris Lane Senior. Oh, my interview came up first. How's that? Lion Tongue. I should really put in here. And you can post in, you can actually post in links as well. So you can put in a YouTube link in here. That's all right as well. That'll work too. Is it called that? Why am I losing? It's not called that, is it? It's not called whiskey. Is it? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I've written Lane wrong. What a dickhead. Oh, there's no dot. It's SR. Here we go. Chris Lane Senior, Lion Tongue. Let's just grab one of them. We'll just grab Goodbye Dusty. Let's grab that. Yeah, so they're YouTube. You're searching YouTube to find these, which is cool. You can pretty much find anyone who's here, anyone who's releasing music here. Thomas Galane. We can find anyone. Kim Harden. I think I've done Kim Harden Hudson searches. Here we go. We've got a guitar. E minor to A minor. There we go. You've been chordified, Chris. What else? Let's do a Kim Harden Hudson. Kim Harden Hudson. Da-da-da-da. Let's all do Kim Harden Hudson. That doesn't sound right. We'll grab Time. Time hasn't been chordified. Kim's being chordified right now. So we've got a few minutes to go. Then, everybody, I will be dumping you over to Pete Johns, who's doing YML, playing the best music around on YouTube for the next couple of hours after me. So if you've got your YouTube set to autoplay, you'll automatically get sent over to Pete Johns, or you'll get the option to go over there straight after this stream ends. There we go. We got a D, D flat, D flat major. Kim's had the most complex song out of everyone so far. I love it. Wicked. What about Thomas Christ? Thomas Christ. Thomas Christ. I'm sure there's lots of Thomas Christ stuff. What about Thomas's latest track? What should we do? We'll do The Feeling Within Me. Let's do that. Thomas Christ. So this is great. It's a really fun app. It really is cool. Not only you're learning stuff, it's great to check out other people's songs and see exactly how they're putting them together. And I'm sure there's so many people who do collaborations. This would take a load off, for collaborations, to just be able to find it here, send a PDF to someone, and you're off. Good to go. Yeah, this will be. It's in D. It's in D, Thomas, in case you didn't know. Look at him down the bottom here, this maniac. What a maniac. Of course we can do that. Let's do L'Reality Glass Wall. L'Reality Glass. See, I don't even have to type in the full thing. There we go. Glass Wall. I've already chordified it. Look at that. I'm already on it. I've chordified it. There it is, straight away. Where are the chords? There's no chords. Leela's song has no chords. It'll kick off. Here they come. It's in the E. E and D. D flat. And a G. Wicked. So this is really good stuff for definitely for us. And, you know, there's not only that, there's so many artists that, you know, just your general pop music, all that kind of stuff is in here. See, I checked out all my songs, Mother Love Bone. Look at all these tracks. Even like I was trying to find the music for Samantha Edge, because I love Samantha Edge. We go to piano here because I was going to do a cover of one of her songs, and here we are. This is her. Now I know how to play it on guitar. F, A minor, reaching out,
I'm
falling.
trying to keep calling. This isn't the end of things.
Sick.
You had my heart, you broke it from the start.
So now that I'm back subscribed, some of my opening hours are going to be very interesting, because now I'm going to be able to, instead of just play the backing tracks, I'm going to be playing some guitar to a bunch of community. Maybe that'll be the next community covers show I do on the channel. Will be a community covers unplugged, and I'll be playing a bunch of songs from the people in the YouTuber sphere, songs on my acoustic and singing, because I can just follow along with this. Wicked stuff. All right, that's it for today. Go grab it. It's free to mess around with, and if you want to subscribe to it, remember what I said, head over to the website and do the subscription from there. It's 50% off for a year, so you get it for about $15 or $12, whatever it works out. It's pretty cheap for a year just to try it. It's money well spent, I think, for a year. And if you don't like it after a year, get rid of it. Yeah. And as I said, you can put in, we didn't even cover this. So just lastly, you can upload your own songs as well. So if we go here to the search, you hit import up the top, and you can import from your Apple library if you have the song downloaded on your device, or you can import from Audio Share or anything like that. So if we can import a song, but it has to be an MP3 or M4A. There you go. That is it. I'm going to get out of here because Pete's show is just about to kick off. Hit the like on the way out. Please do. It helps the channel. Thank you for all your support as always. We'll be back tomorrow with a really cool app called Paul X Stretch. You're not going to want to miss it. It's free and it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And remember, we'll all rise together.
Boom.